But you have a challenge because you have to go by levels. You have to make sure that everything is challenging for everybody. You can't have it automatically scale,
Right.
or it'll be a very kind of broken experience. How do you keep that sense of adventure that you can go anywhere and find anything, but still have areas that are too hard for you to get at? I mean, that seems like one of the biggest challenges to me.
Yeah, that's tough, but there's good and there's bad, right? There's trade in everything, and one of the things that the reason why we went with leveling as an example, because certainly you can build these major worlds with no levels, but that it wouldn't quite work the way Skyrim works as an example, like you said, because at that point, the world kind of responds to you and levels with you, or keeps in lockstep with you. But for us, we thought, well, there's something really special about when other people are there. It's almost a point of brag, where you're with somebody and you're like, I got the next level, or I got this thing, I got this level of power. And so we really wanted to reinforce that difference between players, not just distance them from one another, but rather to give them that feeling of accomplishment, because some of the ways you do that is by watermarking, so to speak, against the accomplishments of others. It's one of those things that you make a decision on, but I think that by keeping those areas where you are of the appropriate level large enough, and with enough stuff to do and with enough things in it to where, like, okay, say there's hours and hours in this area where you're leveling, then I think that's what we've tried to do, is make sure that there's enough room to explore.